Hi guys, today we have a celebrity here. Here we have Sarika. So Sarika, you are here to tell my audience about this new opportunity for people to relocate to Germany. What is
You
it?
said new opportunity. So the name of this visa is called Opportunity Card. Yeah. It's
Wow.
very similar to US Green Card. That is the name people are comparing with.
Stop that. Here we have Sarika, popularly known as Your Knowledge Buddy. I am very sure you have seen her somewhere on YouTube before. If you don't know her, she's this big YouTuber. She talks about migration. I think she's one of the biggest migration YouTubers we have. And she talks about migration to almost every place on earth. I'll let her introduce herself and then we'll get started.
Okay, so firstly, thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me, and being part of your show is amazing. I cannot say you. I have been watching your videos. I just love it, and I wish my audience can see your videos so that they can find so much help moving abroad as a nurse, not only in the UK, but other parts of the world. So first of all, thank you. And I'm talking to a celebrity because I know you were on BBC and I watched your video, I'm so glad. Someone like you doing so big and creating such a big name for everyone. So more power to you. Keep rising. This is what I will say.
Thank you so much. So you know what? I'm going to leave Sarika's YouTube details in the description as well. You can check her. She talks about every single country. I don't know how she gets the time to do the research and give such valuable information, but with every country opportunities, if you want to know about it, Your Knowledge Buddy is the platform for you. I have heard of platforms talking about new opportunities for people to relocate to Germany. I hear now Germany is like a hot cake. I hear like the government has made it easy for migrants to move there. And when I was thinking of collaborating with Sarika, I realized that this will be the best topic to discuss with her because she knows everything. So Sarika, you are here to tell my audience about this new opportunity for people to relocate to Germany. What is it?
Yes, as you said, new opportunity. So the name of this visa is called as Opportunity Card. Yeah. It's very similar to US Green Card. That is the name people are comparing with. And in the German word, that is called as CASHBACK card. Okay. And I don't know if I'm speaking that correctly with my Indian accent, but these are the different terminologies people are using to call new opportunity card as the new card. And why have they introduced it? It's very important to know. So firstly, German is facing labor shortage. So in the last couple of years, German did try to restrict their visa policies, and hence they were not allowing, or they were not flexible with their visa policies. So it was difficult to move to the Germany on any visa category. Only highly skilled people with huge experience were able to migrate to Germany. So that has led to the labor shortage because the population in Germany is aging and they need the right people with the right skill set to do not only skilled job but also unskilled job. So this Germany card, opportunity card, it will allow them to bring the right resource for the right kind of job where they need. And the most important bit to it, you don't require a job offer for it.
Wow.
Yeah. To be honest, my audience, at least when I speak to most of the audience, they struggle to find a job to migrate to any country. If you talk about UK, you talk about Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Ireland, whatever country you talk about, the biggest blocker that I have seen my audience face is finding a job offer, because the companies or the recruiters or hiring managers, they are not willing to sponsor your visa. So now Germany wants to pull up its socks and bring more people to Germany by trying to add a lot of new visa categories. And this is just one of the visa categories where they want to say it, no job offer needed if you have certain skills. So before I move to the skills and benefit, I'm going to also let your audience know about other visa category which already exist in Germany. Okay. And that visa category is called as German job seeker visa. So what does it do? It allows anyone to move to the Germany to find a job. So again, you don't require a job, but that visa category is available for 6 months where you come and find a job. But even to start that process, I have already interviewed few people on my channel. I have already made some videos around it. It took them 6 months to even apply and finally come to Germany on German job seeker visa, because documentation takes lots of time. Now, of course, there are a lot of discussions. What is the importance of job seeker visa and opportunity card? They almost look like same.
Sorry for the interruption, guys, but I need to say this. So this video is proudly sponsored by Lemfi. Does it sound familiar? Yes. Lemonade Finance is no more Lemonade Finance. It's now Lemfi. Same old goodness, but this time even much, much better. So Lemfi is a money transfer app that allows you to send money from the UK, Canada to 10 different African countries. Talking about Ghana, talking about Nigeria, Rwanda, Tanzania, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Cameroon, Benin at no charge at all, no transfer charge. You can send money using Lemfi, whether you use an Android or whether you use an iOS. Just use the link in the description, okay? And for your first transfer above £100, if you use the referral code Nanelle or you use the referral link in the description, you're going to get 10% of the money you're transferring back into your account. So if you send £100, you're going to get £10 back. If you send £200, you're going to get £20 back, but it's capped at £50, okay? Lemfi has the best rates on the market. This is not even a debate. Like, ask everybody, ask around. Best rate ever. Don't believe me? Just give it a try, okay? Ever since I discovered it, that's what myself, my family, and all my friends have been using ever since we discovered it. Make your first transfer now, okay? Lemfi is so reliable. Lemfi is so convenient, and Lemfi is the best transfer app on the market, honestly. Thank you so much, Lemfi, for sponsoring today's video.
They have simplified the opportunity card. First of all, you can bring your dependents. In jobs visa, you're not allowed to bring your dependents. That is one good thing. Yeah. And second thing, on German job seeker visa, you're not allowed to work unless until you find a job and then you move to a work visa. However, on opportunity,
in the searching process, you cannot pick any job until you find. Okay.
Exactly. Because that's not legally allowed. The moment you get a job offer, the government says you need to move to a work visa rather than job seeker visa.
Okay.
But in the opportunity card, you are allowed to do a part-time job. Okay, so that is the next benefit. Now, there are other eligibility criteria as well. So they have said out of 4 points they have listed as their eligibility criteria, you need just 3. So first, you must have a university degree or vocational training or professional qualification from any recognized institution. So
a degree or vocational training or
professional qualification. For example, say if you're a nurse, that is a professional qualification.
Okay.
If you're an accountant, if you have like ACA, ACCA, any professional qualification for the job you're applying, you are eligible for this visa category. Now, the second point is a minimum of 3 years of professional experience related to the job you have applied. You should have. For example, say you are an IT person, you're working as a, say, data analyst. And if you have 3 years of data analyst working in your country, you do qualify. That is the second point. Now, let's talk about the language. So third requirement from them is you need to have a language proficiency. It can be in English or it can be German. At the moment, it's not clear what level they are asking, but based on the articles which is published by the German government, they had mentioned about C1 level. But I'm going to say, let's wait for more information to be published in December sometime, because this rule is approved now, but this will be in effect only from December 2023. Okay. Now let's talk about the fourth point. It is very important because if you remember, I said the German population is aging. So they want someone younger. So based on what I have understood and what I have read, they have said you must be 35 years old or younger. Yeah. So out of 4 things that I said, you must have a degree, vocational training, or a professional qualification. That was point 1. Point 2, you must have a minimum of 3 years of professional experience related to the job you applied. And third is the language proficiency. And the fourth one is your age. You need to be 35 years or younger. If you have 3 out of 4, you do qualify for this visa.
Okay.
And in terms of what I have said about the benefits, that you can bring your dependent, you can work part-time up to 20 hours per week, and you can also find your job. Now, the most important thing I'm going to tell you is that in terms of your documents, like I mentioned for the job seeker visa, they almost took 6 months to come to Germany because the process was so big, and you need to register on their government website, which is called Anabin database, where you upload your documents, they verify it, they reach out to your university, and you have to send your documents. So back and forth, it was a big process.
Can you please give me the link to that website so that I can leave it in there?
Yes, I can. But again, that will not be needed anymore. Because in opportunity card, what they have said, they have tried to make the process simple so that you don't have to go through the whole process of submitting documents, getting it verified, sending your hard copy. So they have taken that out now.
Hey, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And one of the other important point in the green card is this visa is given for 1 year for you to come and search for a job, as compared to job seeker where you were allowed for 6 months.
Okay, so let's say with a job seeker visa, and when I go to Germany, the job that I should get, should it be a sponsored job?
So in Germany, we don't call as sponsored job. That is a terminology used in the UK. So in the Germany, as long as you get a job offer, that job offer, you can take it and apply your own visa. And when you say sponsored visa, sponsorship job in German, that means you are expecting a company to pay for your relocation charges, your accommodation, your travel, and other bit. So basically in Germany, if you get a job offer of 12 months, 24 months, or even longer, using that job offer, you can apply your own visa.
So just any job at all. You don't need sponsor license, job as well, whatever.
No,
Wow.
it's very different to the UK market.
Wow. You see, guys, I said it. I said that she would have all the G's for us. So the same with the opportunity card visa. So just any job at all. Once you get a job offer, that's it. And then you can apply. You have 1 year to get a job offer. And then once you get it, you apply for a work visa.
Yeah, exactly. And as you know that in Germany, you can get your PR in 21 months. There's something called as EU Blue Card, which is European Blue Card. And if you match the qualification and the eligibility criteria, you can move to EU Blue Card, which is a work visa for Germany, and then you can get your PR within 21 months as compared to UK, which you already know it's 5 years on skilled visa, right?
Wow.
So this green card, it is also following points-based system. One of the reasons why people are comparing with either US, Canada, or Australia, because they all also have this points-based system. UK's point-based system is different, but they're comparing with the US. So like I said, this points-based system is based on different factors like your age, qualification, which I explained now, your professional skills and language skills, and you need to get 6 points. Now, in terms of how do you get those 6 points, it is not clearly mentioned at the moment, and I hope the German government will be releasing more details around it, but it will be around the 4 points which I have mentioned in terms of language, in terms of your age, in terms of your qualification, and how many years of experience you have, and if you already have studied in Germany or if you have a work experience in Germany, points will be allocated to you. There's one point which I'm going to mention. Not too many people know that if you go to Germany on a tourist visa, you are legally allowed to move to any visa category. Yeah, you can move to any work visa. If you happen to get a job offer, you can move to any German job visa. At the moment, what people are confused, reading the comments on my videos, I can see people are already questioning why should they use Germany job seeker visa or opportunity card when on a tourist visa they're allowed to find a job and they're allowed to move to work visa. But Germany tourist visa is valid only for 3 months. German job seeker visa is valid for 6 months.
And then the opportunity card visa is 1
1
year.
year.
You have made it super easy to understand. Tarika, if I may ask, what kind of jobs are available in Germany now? What kind of professions are in high demand?
The first one, which I can tell you blindly without even looking at the job sites, because I have already seen it and I know that is IT job. Huge demand, If you're in IT, any part of the IT, whether it's technical role or non-technical role, getting a job in IT is very easy in Germany. And if you have not even started your career in IT, you can do it now because you don't need to have like a professional degree around it. You can do some certifications which are available now for you to do it from so many websites like Coursera, and those certifications are accepted everywhere. And the second jobs that I have seen is nurses and then doctors. And the fourth one I have seen is accountants. There are lots of accountants that need accountants. The jobs that I have not seen and people keep on asking me is the sales job. I have not seen too many digital marketing kind of jobs. I have not seen too many supply chain jobs. However, what I know from students who are studying in Germany, if you study there, of course, you get an upper hand. You know the local language, you know the people, you can network. They did manage to find like a job offer. Like I said, there's nothing called a sponsorship in Germany. As long as you get your job offer, if your contract is for 1 year or is it of 2 years, you can apply your visa based on your job offer. So those are the jobs which are in demand versus less in demand. And another point which I want to make here is if you know the local German language, at least the basic, it will help you to get job faster and it will help you to integrate with the society as well. So if at all you guys are eyeing Germany, I will say start learning German. There's so many YouTube channels. There's so many courses available on Coursera, Udemy. Just go out and learn. And there's so many free apps as well. You can learn from your app and then practice it because your chances will really go up. But there are jobs both for English speakers as well and German as well.
So why should people consider Germany? What's so special about Germany?
I think if you want to get a PR really quick, like if I compare with the UK, you can get in 21 months, which is really, really fast. and you can get a high salary as well. I know my friends who are working there who are doing the same job as me. I can definitely tell you their salary is also good or more than what the UK pays at the moment. And then again, your cost of living, other bets are very similar to the UK. If you like UK or the Europe kind of culture, traveling around will be much easier. With the visa that you get there, work visa, you can travel to all the Schengen country versus UK. If you are on a UK work visa, you still require a visa to travel to the Schengen country. But if you are in Germany, you don't need it. And then once you have that kind of exposure working with a German company, your doors will open to many more Schengen countries and non-Schengen countries as well.
That's really true. This is so well explained. So that means you don't need recruitment agencies, you don't need anything. You just have to wait till we get further information from the website and then you can apply.
Yes, I'm going to say wait for December, because as per the article they have published in the press, they had mentioned this should take effect in December. So mostly it's going to be online, because they had been talking about they want to be paperless. They wanted to make the process as effective as possible. And I'm hoping it will be online, where you go and submit your documents, like your qualification, like I mentioned, and your professional experience letter maybe, and your English language or German language, which you need to submit, or maybe your passport. So I think it will be all online. And if you qualify as a 6 points, I'm sure the process will be simpler for people to get that. And I will make a follow-up video. I'll definitely let you know when there are more details around it, how people should be applying and how quick it is. Sometimes they promise too much and they delivered not exactly what they have promised. So I will say it is a positive move. At least, if you had been eyeing to move abroad or a European country, Germany can be one of the countries that you can target.
Wow. What will be your final words? Anybody that wants to embark on this journey or to travel abroad to look for greener pastures in other countries?
I'm going to say start looking for a job right now. Don't even wait for this, because like I said, it's all online. Go to all the famous job sites in Germany. LinkedIn, Zinc is very important, and Indeed, Glassdoor, you can go and find jobs. Like I said, you don't require a sponsorship. What you require is just a contract job offer. So when you talk to any employer or recruiters, don't say you require a sponsorship, because in their head they will mean, okay, they have to pay for your relocation, they have to pay for visa, they will have to arrange for accommodation. So do not even talk about sponsorship. So just focus on getting the right job. Make sure your CV is correct, it's ATS compliant, have the right keywords. Use any job sites which helps you match those keywords. For example, JobScan is a brilliant website where you can upload your CV and copy paste the job description and check your score. If your score is 80%, it means your chances to get called is really high. And if you learn German, it will definitely help you, but that's not a must-have skills.
Thank you so much, Marika. That has been really, really insightful and informative. And I'm very sure that people are going to benefit a lot from this information that you shared. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.